That's right, college basketball has arrived in 2K26. Also,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. So the Buffalo starting five. They've got Geiger. He out there with the doctor. Then it's Bonner. And it's Henry in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Goodrich is out there at baddest one. It's the eraser. And there's Money. And it's Pierce in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's the eraser. Dixon covering. Pass to McGuire. Hits it from three-point range.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
From deep three-point land. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Hickson, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Buffalo able to retain possession here. Webster, that's for 2.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And a miss there off the inbound. Here's the eraser, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Hickson to the left wing. Lock at 6. Bonner passes to Hickson. They need this. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's an 8-point differential. Over to the left wing. The shot by the eraser. No good. For Buffalo, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And it's blocked. That one's in, his first shot this game.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
And Buffalo calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Webster. Looking to end the run. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The shot comes out.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And they recover it. Pierce kicks to Goodrich. And out of bounds as Buffalo gains possession. Hickson with the ball. Pass to Webster. Over Baker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Now here's Hickson. He has yet to score.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And Hickson throws it down.
And I just say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Baker. Hits the close-range jumper. Baker's got his second bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
That's tipped. Hickson dishes to Bond. Shot clock at 6. Henry passes to Webster. McGuire with the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
To the wing on the left. Baker kicks to McGuire. And the layup's good off the glass. McGuire's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Time call here. Buffalo decides to talk it over. Checked in for Baker. Baylor, he's checked in for Buffalo. Geiger passes to Henry. Hickson kicks to Webster. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Hickson's checked in for Geiger. Falls for Webster. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here is McGuire. He's got 5. And it's Pierce on the follow.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Now here's Hickson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Buffalo trails by 9. Pass to Erickson. Now Henry. Hickson dishes to Henry. And here is Webster over Wilcox. Webster can't get the bucket. Releases. Got a hand on it. Now Henry poked away. Here's the eraser. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I really like how he's playing tonight. Taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Hickson with the ball. Pass to Webster. Pierce with a rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The shot by the eraser. No good. Now here's Fresh. Feet away. Webster can't get the bucket.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's the eraser. Dixon covering. The shot by the eraser. No good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
First personal foul, second team
For
foul.
Buffalo, they've made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Hickson. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Stone's checked in for Goodrich. And it's Mr. Perfect in for baddest one. Houdini's checked in for Buffalo. Primetime comes in for Erickson. And Hickson drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And he drives in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night. And that one falls for Wilcox. And Wilcox drops them both. Buffalo trails by 11. Here's Hickson. Webster passes to Singletary. Count it, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Stone. Singletary with the rebound. And Buffalo shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Here's Hickson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The Erasers got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Pierce. Here's the Eraser. Hickson covering. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up. Good job in the low post. Hickson's got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's the Eraser. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Wilcox. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front, up by 17. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And Buffalo has possession. 7-point differential. Wilcox is out there with Baker, and there's Flash. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Robertson, and at the 4-man position. The shot that time not on target.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And for Buffalo, we've got the doctor. Prime time is out there with Houdini. Then it's P, and it's Henry in at the 3 spot. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. Buffalo making a switch here. Geiger's checked in. Now here's Hickson. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Wilcox. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Nice shot by Robertson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Webster. It's good. Webster's got 5. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. There's Baker. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wilcox. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Now here's Webster. Over Baker. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Hickson. He's got 6. And Stone pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For Buffalo, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Geiger passes to Webster. Buffalo needs to get off a shot here. Here's Hickson. And once again off the mark by Buffalo.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Baker, no good. Buffalo trails by 7. And here is Webster. He has 5. And it's out of bounds. Buffalo able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Ulrich comes in for Stone. And Battiswan subbed in for Mr. Perfect. And a change for Buffalo. Baylor's checked in. Goes up off the inbound. Off the inbound, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. They need this one. And too long on the shot.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Now here's Fresh. 6 to shoot. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Henry. Baylor's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Baker kicks to Wilcox. Goes up with the stripe. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Hickson grabs the board. Hickson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. Puts the D in a guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Kicks it out to Baylor. And he makes good on the layup. Baylor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
To the paint. Here's Wilcox. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Hickson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And Woolridge pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Baker. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Time call here. Buffalo decides to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Goodrich comes in for Robertson. The Erasers subbed in for Baker. Bonner, he's checked in for Buffalo.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Buffalo trails by 3. Down low. Here's Baylor, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Baylor's got 8 here in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to McGuire. Now Goodrich. Got a piece of it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Goodrich.
And the first one at the line is good. Pierce is checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for Buffalo. Ericsson's checked in for Baylor. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Buffalo trails by 3. Pass to Bonner. Now Webster in the corner. Henry with it. Buffalo moving it around. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. It's stolen by Wilcox. And out of bounds as Buffalo gains possession. For Buffalo, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Webster. Knocks it loose. Pierce with the steal. Here's the eraser. Dixon covering. 14 feet away. They get it back.
Buffalo foul. Webster. Second personal foul, second team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Goodrich. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Wilcox. Primetime's checked in for Buffalo. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Webster.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
For Buffalo, they've made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Webster. That one misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in the post. You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Six on the shot clock. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Davidson.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's the eraser. He's got 9. And they get it back. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for baddest one.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Now Webster. He has 6. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Erickson. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to the eraser. Erickson with the rebound. And there's a call on that. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's McLeod, and that would have counted, but his shot is off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. Grizzlies lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Well, for the Grizzlies, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball up, turnovers, and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up at a rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within reach.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Have to like what we're seeing from baddest one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We've got baddest one. Pierce is out there with Goodrich. And there's Money. And it's the eraser in at the point. That's the group starting the second half. It's Aron Lou. There's Baker. Pass to Pierce. And no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Hickson with the ball. Now here's Webster. Back to Hickson. Up again. And Shea gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's the eraser. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Stabana. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And here is Webster. He has 6, and the shot goes in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. That one misses for Webster. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Baker. That's tipped. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Henry kicks to Hickson. Out of hand on it. Pass to McGuire. And there's the drive. Shoots over Henry. And it's McGuire missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
To the left side wing. Honor for 3. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here is McGuire. He's covered by Fresh. And then Pierce with a dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Orridge is checked in. And a change for Buffalo. Baylor's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's stolen by Webster. The rebound by Baker. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. To the wing right side. Here's the eraser. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that in the fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up in the end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Erickson's checked in for Geiger. Buffalo trails by 8. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. It's blocked. Right wing. Here's the 3. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Here's Hickson. 10 points for him. And it's blocked. To the inside. The eraser. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Baylor. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Baker. Pass to Goodrich. Beyond the arc. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. Henry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The shot's good from McGuire.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Hickson. Out to the right wing. Here's Webster. Baylor trying to get open. Webster can't get the bucket. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Baker. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Baylor. Pass to Henry. 14 feet away. Erickson outside. Puts one up from 19. Here's McGuire. And Baylor with the block. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's out of bounds. Buffalo able to retain possession here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Stones checked in for Woolridge. Mr. Perfect comes in for Goodrich. And Wilcox is subbed in for Baker. Buffalo also changing it up. Houdini's checked in for Baylor. And Primetime subbed in for Erickson. And it's out of bounds. Buffalo able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Webster with it. Wilcox there from outside the arc. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Houdini.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pen.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the floor, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Now Webster. 8 points for him. And Stone pulls it down. Stone's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Just 3 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly, and it's McGuire missing.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
Dixon passes to Davidson. Inside. Here's Singletary. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the first one drops. Robertson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Buffalo also changing it up. Bonner comes in for the Doctor. And Elliott subbed in for P. Both good from the line that time.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
2 minutes
to the middle.
In the third. 2 minutes.
And there's Robertson. That's good on the assist by Wilcox. Wilcox has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Henry. Here is Elliott. And Bonner now, top of the key. Davidson passes to Bonner. 3-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Wilcox. And here is Robertson. Here's the eraser. The offensive rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from there.
Buffalo making a switch here. Hickson's checked in. The free throw drops for Stone. Buffalo trails by 14 to the right side. Here's Singletary. The Grizzlies pull it in. The eraser's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet. He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Wilcox can't hit. Buffalo has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And that one's good, Henry.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Grizzlies have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Line for one. Number 5.
Dixon with the ball. 10 points for him. To the wing right side. Here's Singletary. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 17. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. On the court for Buffalo, Tiger is out there with Erickson. Then there's the doctor. Then it's Bonner. And it's Hickson in at the point. Buffalo trails by 17. Pass to Bonner. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Bonner's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Buffalo. It's stolen by Webster. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Second personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Buffalo, Webster. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Woolridge is checked in for Stone. Both free throws good from Webster. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Pass to Baker. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Now, here's Hickson. Oh, that's blocked. To the inside. And it's Pierce with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break.
Buffalo foul call. Webster. Third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Baker. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Baddest ones checked in for the Grizzlies. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Buffalo trails by 15. Dixon passes to Erickson. Here is Bonner. Stolen by Woolridge. And now the Grizzlies fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Goodrich is checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Here is Bonner, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Buffalo, Bonner at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And the foul on P. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Baker. The second effort, and Pierce finishes inside. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Dixon inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
To the paint. It's deflected. And out of bounds as Buffalo gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And Buffalo has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bonner. Erickson against Goodrich.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what we need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Pass to McGuire. Here's Baker from downtown. A offensive rebound. Sent back. Here is Bonner. He lobs it up. Rebounded by Goodrich. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Stones checked in for the Grizzlies.
And your youth squad.
Checked in for Buffalo. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, thanks. Taken away. There's Baker. Pass to Maguire. Looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the way. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. And Webster kicks to Baylor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Goodrich, that's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And he comes up with the deuce. 16 points for Dimes.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it goes down 2 points.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Pass to Stone. Here's the eraser. Dixon covering. The shot by the eraser. No good. Buffalo trails by 13. Webster passes to Hickson. Now here's Webster. Rocket 6. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeded. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here is Webster. Pass to Geiger. Here is Bonner. Baylor kicks to Hickson. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Buffalo able to retain possession here. Rush is checked in for Geiger.
Henry.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Grizzlies ball.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Pass to Goodrich. Here is Maguire. He's covered by Fresh. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game that aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now we'll take take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, the Eraser.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Now here's Fresh. Pass to Bonner. And here's Hickson. Over in the corner, Webster. Shot clock at 6. Here is Bonner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for Buffalo, Bonner. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Baker. Webster covering. Baker, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Unfortunately, he didn't have good news. It looks like a broken wrist. This is a team that's excited heading into the playoffs. Unfortunately, this news dampens the outlook.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work. And that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform. Most any coach loves points coming off assists. This squad continues to impress and keep their championship dreams alive. A great series win
for the Grizzlies.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for the Eraser.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
McGuire, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls for McGuire. Buffalo with the ball. Down by 15. Here's Henry. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Buffalo, Henry. At the line for 1.
That's good from Henry. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Here is Wilcox. Dixon covering. Wilcox can't hit. Now here's Webster. He's guarded close, and it's denied. And he's able to get it back.
Grizzlies foul. Baker. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Buffalo, Webster. taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Webster. Here is Wilcox. They'll move on to round 2. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. See you later.